So after my last video, one of the developers of Racket Fury made a comment, said he will fix the problem with the spin, that in the next update all the topspin shot will have topspin in them. And he said that he will contact me and ask for my opinion and feedback on Steam. So he stayed true to his word. He did that, and we talked a little bit and told him my ideas and what they want to do, which is very good. Means they take it seriously and really want to make a good game which represents exactly what is happening in real life. So they had an idea about and if someone might ask who the fuck is this guy, that they will ask me about his opinion. I'm a professional table tennis player and a coach. I play for 33 years table tennis since I'm 11. After 5 years I started to get paid as an athlete, and I'm working for 20 years now as a professional coach. I learned table tennis in Germany. Now the last 20 years I'm playing in Greece. Most of the time first division, and my highest ranking was number 7 in Greece. But somebody would say, yeah, right, and I'm the queen of the universe. So I will put a link. One of my last competitions in first division was, I think, 5 years ago. But I want to, since this VR thing is going, I will play again this year in the first division, and my goal is to practice just in VR and to show that it's possible to have serious practice and real practice, like in real life, and have some results. So if they can fix here the thing with the spin and make a good, they call it advanced practice program, this would be awesome. And I believe it is possible. We will see. So let's go again to the last AI. So the idea, so how should be a very good, a perfect ball machine? I will put also a link in the video, below the video, for how one of the best ball machines, the Butterfly Micros Pro, looks like and what feature it has. Basically, you should be able to program any spin, any speed, any placement, any ratio of balls, which means 10 balls to 1. I think the max is 100 balls or 200 balls per minute, which means like either the ball comes like this, like 1 ball per minute, or it comes like this. That you have the possibility to have 100 or 200 balls per minute. So it means if you wanna make a ball machine, then you need some kind of device. But I think since this is VR, you can do whatever you want to do with programming. A very good idea would be to use the AI to throw the balls. So one thing is that you need a scale or some kind of slider where you can, let's say, speed from 0 to 100, or 0 to 5, or 0 to 10, whatever. So if it's 0 or 1, the ball should be like this, and if it's in the max, should be like full for very, very fast, something like this. Then you need to do the same with spin. If it's 0 spin, or 1 or 2 or 3, the ball should be like this. Maybe it's a little spin, and then at max spin it should be very, very spinny, as much as possible. Better too much than too little, because if it's too much, you can dial it down. If it's too little, then it's a problem. So, and then you have to have an option to choose a trajectory. So if the ball goes flat or if it goes high, and of course placement, that you say, I want the ball to come here, right? And you And also where usually in the real life the table tennis ball machine, you can put it at one place. Usually it's in the middle, or you can put it from here or from there, but then it throws all the time from one angle. Here you can change it. You can program like, okay, I want the first ball to come from there, so the AI throws from there, and then I want 2 balls from here, and then I want 1 ball from the center. So there should be also an option to choose from where you want the balls to come and how many balls. Maybe I want to play an exercise which is 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there, 1 from the backhand, and then I want to play to the forehand. So maybe I want to come on. Maybe I want to. It's backspin. Okay. Come on. Maybe. Fuck. Maybe I want. Anyway, maybe I want to play 1 there and 1 there and 1 there and 1 there. So this should be also an option. 1 ball comes from there. Oh, whatever I want, and and then also from back or front. So you can put the AI 2 meters behind the table. Maybe I want to practice my smashes. Maybe I'm losing too many smashes. So I want the AI to be there or wherever I want him to be, like there, and give me from back like those balls, so I can practice my smashes. Or maybe I want to practice counterspin. So let's say I want the AI to be there, like 2 meters behind the table or 3 meters, and play a good spin, like, so I could adjust it. I say spin like 6 or 7 or 8, whatever it will be, and I wanted to have high trajectory, so I can go back and play counter loops like this. So I want the AI to go back and play from there, also like I play, that we both play this ball. Or maybe I want the ball come flat like this. So all this needs to be in the ball machine or in the advanced practice mode, so I can choose. And then of course, so if I want to every angle, also like here, so, and the same also with backspin from 0 to 10. So if I want, maybe I want to practice service, so I put the AI to play backspin, and then I choose a trajectory like this, so the ball comes here, and I let him make those serves, and I want him to play 3 serves there, let's say. So he does this 1, 2, 3 at the rate that I want. Then maybe I want somewhere else. So all this has to be in the choices I can choose. And then of course everything also randomly. That I say, okay, I want him to play 5 balls from there, 1 ball from there, but I don't want to know where the ball will go. So maybe here or there or there, or maybe I can choose. I want him to play either here or here or here, and then he can choose. And another feature would be good to choose the rate. So I want him to play mostly here, a little bit more here, and very few here. So maybe I can put a rate like 60% here, 20% here, or 30% here, and 10% here, and this randomly. So he can choose when to play here, but I know that most of the balls will come here because this is usually where the players will play you in the game. So with this, if I have the spin, which I can like a scale from 0 to 10 or 100, same with speed, and spin also to backspin, side spin also. So I can, maybe I want him to play, he does this one side spin shot, so maybe I want to practice this, but side spin with underspin, like this, or maybe I want side spin with topspin. So whatever it is, whatever spin, backspin, spin like topspin to backspin, side spin, either way, like from here, the ball should go like this. What is this? Ball should go like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, or maybe in between, because maybe I want a side spin. I want to practice how to play against side and underspin. So this is backspin, right? I can practice this. Then I can practice side spin, which is something like this. And then I want maybe side and under, okay, or side and up. So all this should be my choice to choose. And then also to have so he can change spin in one exercise. So maybe I want, so with this, if I can choose all this, and if I can choose the trajectory, and I can choose the spin, then I can put the ball wherever I want. So if I want him to play like this, then I would say backspin, backspin, trajectory will be here, and speed the way I want it, so the ball will come short. Then maybe I want him to play the same, but with more speed, so the ball comes long. Or like this, whatever ball I want. And with those three things or four things, I can then adjust it the way I want. It's again spin, top spin, backspin, speed, trajectory, and placement. So I can place like this. So, and then as I said, how many balls where, or randomly, and him to be in any position I like. 2 balls from there, 2 balls from there. Then I want him to go back, because I want to play practice like this. Maybe I want to, so this way I can I can create an exercise like it would be in the match. So let's say I want him to make a short serve like this. There I will go here I want to play short. Then I program him the next ball to play a chop ball like this, long to my backhand like this. From here, then I want to do a topspin shot to his backhand. Then I want him to block here. I play in his forehand. He plays here, and I play one more good there. He goes back and loops the ball high, so I can smash the last one. Something like this. Whatever I want. 5 balls, 10 balls, any position, any rate. And also choose a rate between balls. So maybe I want him to return slow, but then throw 2-3 balls fast. So anything should be like this, should be able to be programmed. And I think he doesn't smash. So if I make like this, he lets the ball always fall. I think I saw one time I saw a smash where he did like this, just one time. So this should be also in the program, because nobody, here's the set now. Nobody will play this ball. Nobody will let it fall. Okay, everybody will shoot it like this. So this should also be an option. If I think I saw it one time. So since I don't know how many movements you recorded, so let's say the movements are just those which I see now, which also means then that whatever ball I program him to play, it should match the movement, right? So if I want topspin, you can't let him do this, right? So every topspin or little topspin, he should always do the movement in front. So if I want a little topspin, he can play soft. If I want more topspin, then this should also show in his movement. With the speed, you already did it, because everybody understands speed, right? It's not possible that he plays like this and the ball comes like this, right? So this you did already very good. Or it's not possible that he plays like this very fast and the ball comes like this, right? This is logical. The same thing applies to spin. It's not possible to play soft and the ball has lots of spin. This is not possible. It's not possible that I play like this and the ball has very much spin. So since you have the soft movements and you have also the strong movements, as I saw, you have to combine those. So if I program, I want soft spin and slow ball, you have to let him do also this movement. Maybe 0 till 5, if you have a scale to 10, 0 till 5 is soft spin, and he does always this soft movements, right? And if I choose like 8 or 9 or 10, then let him do this thing that he does, this full force, right? So it has to match the spin I choose and the speed has to match his movement. So right now, so the spin is easy, but right now the only movement he has which could represent backspin is this backhand chop he does. I don't know if you have other movements recorded on this forehand. I didn't see any. His backhand is this. So if I choose and I want him to do chop serve, then he should do this, not the other way around. And so I would take this chop movement out of the AI totally, because it's not realistic. You can do topspin on every shot. Either if I play backspin or I play no spin or little spin, whatever I do, you can always topspin the ball, always. No matter what I do. If I play fast or slow or topspin or backspin, you always can do a topspin. Okay, in real life, you would have to adjust the angle of the racket. So if he does, or if I do topspin and he wants to do topspin, he has to close the racket. But that is not, it's not so important. But he cannot do this. The only way he can do chop is if I give the ball like this, then he can chop. So if I give backspin, or if I give like very little spin, then he can do this. If I do like this, he could do this crazy chop. But it's not possible. If I give good spin, good topspin, this shot is not possible. The shot will go, look, if I do this, I can show you with the serve, because the serve has lots of spin, right? So if spin comes and I shove the ball, you see it goes up. It's never possible to play this low. So if I do spin like this, no, this is not possible what he did, this thing. This will never come into on the table. Okay, let me show again. So this has a lot. If I do the chop, the ball goes high. It can never go down. The only possibility is if you somehow do like this and slow the ball down. So if you want to keep this chop, then you have to also, if there is a way to measure my spin, if you see that the opponent or the player does backspin or like this or little spin, then you can let him do it, but not when the player does gives like this spin. It's not possible. I don't know if you can. There's a way to do it, but if you want to keep this chop, which is anyway a shot nobody plays. Nobody. This is a shot people play when they play like this, right? And they do crazy things and this and that. The moment you learn table tennis, even the basic skills is just, then it's always topspin or flat in front. The ball will always have some topspin. Nobody plays like this. Only the defensive players, and they don't have a normal rubbers. They have like pips, which can absorb the spin, and even then they will do it from 2, 3, 4 meters behind the table. So if I do this, if you can do it, if I do topspin, then he can go back like 2, 3 meters here, and then from here chop the ball. Okay, I think that's it for the practice mode. That would be great. Or if also in the practice mode to let him play, as you said, you wrote like you can check some spins, so you can check the topspin, that he plays always topspin. Or another good thing would be also to have his movements, if you can do it, to have his movements recorded, like small clips, 1 second, to show the movement, right? He does this, and he does the side, and he does the slow, and he does this looping, and then he does the fasting. So this would be great if you have the small clips, like I want to choose a ball with 8 spin, and I want this to connect with that movement. So I know that this movement has 8 spin or 7 spin, whatever I choose. And then there's this chop, and I can choose the chop and say, okay, on this chop I want him to have 2, -2, like backhand -2, right? That would be, of course, very good. But generally, if you don't want to do this, then it's very important to pair the right movement with the right spin. Soft movements have little spin and little speed, and strong movements, but all have topspin. If I do this or this or this, there is no spin ball. The ball always rotates somehow. Even if I play like this, it's topspin. It's just a little topspin. I have the okay. So even if I play the ball like this, it's still topspin, because through the force applied and the ball goes in front, it starts spinning, because I will play it in that direction. Even this has some kind of topspin. It's not no spin, and surely not backspin. The only way there can be backspin is to put this rotation to the ball. From below, or from this, or from here, then it's backspin. All other shots, even like this, is topspin. And you can see it how the ball rotates. It goes and it jumps. You see, I don't know if you see it through the camera, but it starts rotating this way, even a little bit. The only way there's no spin if you play straight in the air, right? There's no spin, or very. If I play exactly in the air, there's no spin. If you play this direction, even like this, is top spin, but a little bit. 1. If you take 1 to 10, maybe this is 1. And maybe you can also put some multi-ball exercise. I will put also a link below how professional players do multi-ball. Let me see if I can go here. It's the camera. Okay, so there's one guy. I will put a link there. You have a bucket with balls, and then you play here what you want. I can chop the ball like this, short. I can let him play short here, short here, and then maybe I do a chop there or a chop there, so you can practice topspin shots, like this. Then I can play a high ball if I want. Or usually it's like it resembles the point in the game. So usually it's one or two short, and then it's long, and then you start giving spin like this, like this, there, and maybe then one short like this, right, and then one high, something like this. So this is how practice is done, professional practice. Or I can give him one there, when I give him one here, and then let him run one here, one there, one there, one there, and then one high, something like this. So this is also an idea, but of course it's better if the ball comes from here, because this is the place where it will come also in the game. Well, I think that's it for the advanced practice. So if you can fix it that somebody can choose all of those things, then it's the best. It's much better than any ball machine in the real life, and they are expensive. They cost like 1,600 or 2,000 euro, because a ball machine cannot move during the game. You can program the ball machine to do one short chop, one long chop, and then 2 topspin there, 2 topspin there, 1 high, let's say. You can do that, or you can practice it to you can program it so you don't know where the ball comes, and you do this. Or you can program it to give you 1 short chop, 1 long wherever, and then 5 balls or 6 balls wherever. So you can program anything. This is very important. Program, once again, the spin. Let's say the scale is from 0 to 10. You need 0 to 10, a scale or numbers or whatever, how I can program it. This spin should connect to his shots, like 2, 3, or 5 should be soft movements, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe strong movements. And then chop, the same. Chop, if you don't have any other chop movements, it has to be the one that I saw, which is this one. Okay, this one. He has to do this to have so, and then you can put 1 or 10 backspin. Then again, speed 0 to 10, trajectory, how high I want the ball. I want him the ball to play like this or like this or like this, and of course placement. If I want here, maybe I want then there, wherever I want. There should be a choice to program it. Also, how many balls? 3 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Let's say, or random, or percentage would also be good. Like I want 60% here, 30 here, 10 here, and then he can play whatever he wants. Maybe he can play 6, 6, 3, 1, or maybe 2, 2, and then 10. Or 10 is too much, but no, with percentages would be also good. And him to be wherever I want. Higher, down. Maybe I want him to play from here, or back. That he is back. And I want him to play from there spins like this, so I can counter spin. Or play 2 from there and then 1 strong. Oh, and then also, since it's this VR, it's different from real life, to have the choice to say I want him to play only forehand. wherever the ball goes, I want him to play forehand, because this happens a lot when you play with Chinese players. They will play almost all table forehand. So if I play here, they do this, and then they go here forehand. Or if you can say I want him to play till here backhand and this forehand, or whatever. So this should be also a choice you can do. So to the serves, because okay, then one question was also how to what is the best way to play, how to it's more what is the smartest way to play. So I noticed that the AI right now plays too many balls on one side. Maybe you played sometimes 10 balls here, sometimes he changes. So usually when you play in real life, you want to put your best shots to the opponent's weakness. Usually the weakness is on the backhand, so usually you see a lot of the play going like this diagonally, and then maybe they change sometimes, but most of the time it's like here, and then somebody changes, and then maybe they play forehand and this. Since the AI doesn't have any weakness, so if a player is good backhand and good forehand, then you let him run, right? You play one there, one there, one there, one there, one on the middle. The middle, the center is not on the middle of the table, but on the body, which is the most difficult place to play. So if somebody is tall and covers here, then you play here on the elbow. This is where you aim. When the ball comes here, I have to choose either I go like this and play backhand, or I take this position and play forehand. So this is a very, very difficult placement to play, no matter where I stand. So if I am here, you aim here. Can you see it? So on my elbow, like there, like there, on the elbow, like there. So he has to turn around, you see? He turns around. That is what happens. He has to choose what to play. He turns around. Now he chose to play backhand, right? And so through this movement, you lose time, and your position is not so good, so you cannot do a very good shot. So it's a very good placement here. I think that's it. Then for the serve, the AI has just one serve. Which is now difficult because I don't know what you recorded from the players you had there in the mocap. So, but if you don't have, usually there are many different ways to play the ball, and I think you wrote that you want the AI to react on the spin of the player. I think this is impossible because there are so many different ways to play a serve. So usually the serve is go from good place, the serve is here, and then I can do like just backspin here. I can do side spin. See how the ball goes, side spin. So if I put side spin and the AI reacts and plays like this, the ball would go out. It will go out there. So you have to understand what spin is here and then have equivalent movement. So if I play this kind of side spin, he has to play like this with side spin. If he plays straight, this ball would go out because of the side rotation. The ball would go out. Then I can play from this side rotation to the other side. No, I can place side rotation like this. I can play side and backspin, or I can play only side spin, or I can play side and top spin to make the ball jump like this. And this I can play at any place. I can play short there, I can play short here, I can play short there. And then of course I can do all this also long. What? Why does it jump like this? Okay, like this. Now it's difficult to hold it like a real racket because it's okay. I can do there, I can do there, I can do in the center. This is all downspin, backspin. Now I can do side spin and backspin. Then I can do over the ball, like topspin shot with side spin, and all this from different positions. Then I can play like this, side spin a shot, serve with side spin there, same there. And of course, then again, I can do them fast with underspin. Oh, this was good. This is how you should play it, by the way. But to make him react correctly on my balls is so difficult. I don't think theoretically it's possible. If you can measure my spin, then you need the correct. So for this, he should go like this from the side, and from this, he should play from the other side, which is okay. It's super difficult. So it doesn't really matter. Then you have backspin serves. Like I can do all the same here. Backspin here, backspin in the middle, backspin there. I can backspin and side spin there. Can backspin and side spin on this side, which the goal is always the ball to make the ball jump 2 times. Then I can do the same. Long here, long in that corner, long in that corner. There are many ways. Then you can do from here serve, from here serve. And you can do then just a fast topspin serve like this or like this. Oh, this is good. Why is this so slow? So you can, okay, this was good. Like this or like this fast there. Oh. Why I'm not hitting the ball? Something wrong? Let me try backhand. There's something wrong. I think there's something wrong if you hit the ball very fast with the forehand. Strange. Why? There's something wrong. You have to check this. The ball doesn't react. Okay. Okay, anyway. So if you have just those movements, which I can see he has, then of course the only way to make chop serve is with his backhand. The thing he does, you can program him to make those serves. And then you can, if he has 2 different movements, like one soft and one hard, then you can do on the soft with little backspin and on the fast with lots of backspin. And then make as many different serves as possible. He has just this one. This is very bad. This is like, and it's a very bad serve. It's like super high. If you play, if the world champion would do this serve, he would lose against me 11-0 because nobody can catch the ball. It's so super easy. Let me see. So if this is okay. Okay, so this serve is like very bad. It's very slow, it's high. Okay, it's had a lot of spin, but once you figure out the spin, you can do like this. Nobody's able to bring this ball back. Nobody on earth. It will be totally, and this was good. Good that he does it. This was good. To also to be programmed that you want him to stay close to the table, 2-3 balls, and then go back to back from the table like he did now. But all this as progress. I want him 2-3 balls here and then go a little bit back and then come again. So if you want to do serves with the movements he has now, then then again with the chop you have this movement, which is enough, and to make everywhere with little and much backspin. If you have two different movements, if you have soft, little backspin, and if you have strong, a lot of backspin, and then program him to make serves everywhere. To make short here, short here, short here, long here, long here, long here, like normal speed, or then like this, like fast serve, like this, on the side of the table, and sometimes it never high. You never plays a high serve. High serve is like maybe as a mistake you can program it, and the mistake that he does something like this. But it's very bad. And then do this also from different placements. So let him do from here, then let him make a serve from here, and again everywhere, short, long, in the middle, and then the same from here. Since you have only the backhand chop, if you have only the backhand chop, then if you want chop from here, let him go with the backhand. This is what happens in doubles anyway, and many even top players of the world go with the backhand here and do this serve. So you can do this, and you can make there and there, let's say. And then if you want topspin serves or side spin, he has this one side spin shot. You can use this side spin to make serve like this, or serve side spin in the middle, or there, or wherever you want. And if you want to give topspin to the serve, then choose one of those movements. The soft movement again should be a little spin from everywhere. Maybe you want them to do again from here to everywhere. So there are many different serves with backspin and topspin, from everywhere to everywhere, fast and slow. And this high serve is just very bad. You can put it in there like a mistake that he does like this, right? So, and then also fast. You can let him do fast movement and make like this fast serves. And of course it has top spinning. Make super fast like this. Opa. Very fast. Or with side spin a little bit, like this. Oh, he doesn't lose anything. So this ball, like he did now, this thing, it's just not possible. In real life, this thing would go here. With the spin I give here and the speed I give here, if he does this, what he did like this, the ball would fly high. So this has to be taken out if you want to be realistic. If I do backspin, then he can play this. Could be in, or just soft, then he can play this. If I do this, it's not possible to this one. It's not possible. The ball would go there. Well, I guess that's it. And there's this thing. Why there's this problem? Sometimes I let the ball go. I want to play there. It goes away. You should check that. I play there. The ball goes. You see that? I played here for the ball to go, and that's why he reacts from there. He doesn't react from there. I play the ball here. Okay, but in the 3-4, if you rewind the video, 3-4 shots where the ball went there. Da. You see? But he played from there because I aimed there. But there's something wrong with this. I don't know what it is. Something in the programming. You saw the ball went there, and I want to play that again. It goes like this. Da again. I play there. This is something. There's something a problem with it, which you have to check. Well, that's it. And the smash ball. It should be after one certain height, he should smash. Okay, this one, if it's like this, he can still play spin. Most of the players play spin. But it should be fast if the ball is like high like this. If it's like this. If the ball is like this, he should smash it, not let it fall. And I think I saw a smash. One time I saw a smash. If the ball is like this, he should smash the ball, not just like this to let it fall. He should smash it. This one. Let me see if I... Well, that's it, I guess. Well, I talked about the ball machine, this, that. Good. And if you could program, you said the next update, and you will try till end of the week if you can do at least the video link in your answer. This was where you had the player and the AI played only topspin. This was the best. If I had this now, I would be very happy. And of course, I will record it when you have it. And this is the way everybody plays. Nobody plays like this. Everybody plays topspin all the time, all the time, all the time, all the time. So the higher the level is, then you see in lower levels you see maybe somebody plays topspin and the other one just blocks the ball, right? Like this, it just blocks the ball. The higher the level is, there is no blocking. It's very rare if there is a very fast spin like this, maybe they do this. Otherwise, both are always attacking. So if he does this, If he does spin, I do counter spin. Come on. And I counter everything, forehand, backhand. This spin, spin, always spin. Maybe there when it's there it was too fast, so I just could hold the racket. But usually, especially in the forehand. Oh, this was very good. So this should be this ball should be like 10 speed and spin, and the spin should also match the movement. A lot of spin. This was a very good shot. Like very good. There should also be the best of the best AIs should play only like this, like every ball full force. Oh, this was also nice. So side spin is also good, but the ball has to have side and up spin, top spin. Okay, that's it.